What is up, guys? We are back to another Hogwarts update. I know it's two in a week. That's pretty crazy. I haven't been doing shit like that since God only knows how long. But yeah, we've actually been making some decent progress. This is also somewhat of a 700 sub special since I didn't actually do anything for 700 subs. I was going to, but then I kind of forgot. So, yeah, thanks for 700 subscribers. It really means a lot, actually. We're almost to 1,000. That's pretty cool. Hopefully, we can get there soon. Like this time last year, we reached 500, which was pretty awesome. And we've gained like 200 subs in the last year, which is even more awesome. And you guys have been absolutely killing it with the Hogwarts videos, obviously, because you guys seem to love this. So, and I seem to love building it and continuing the series. So that's why we're here. And that brings me to my first point of the video, I guess. I want to do a Q&A because, we've gained a lot of subs in like the last year. It's pretty awesome. So, and I've never done a Q&A before. Never on this channel have I ever done a Q&A. So if you guys down below want to ask me questions, feel free to leave them down below, because the next video I want to do something special for the actual 700 sub special, which is build something on the Hogwarts like I did with the New Vegas stuff, because I've never actually built anything on camera in the Hogwarts before. It's always been something I just did updates on. So if you guys want to see an actual build and meanwhile have me answer some of your questions, then leave your stuff down in the comments below. I'm fine with answering personal questions. I'm fine with answering pretty much anything. You want to ask me questions about the build, you want to ask just basically anything. You can ask more than one question if you want to, because I know I don't have loads of subscribers, and I'm going to have to try really hard to shuffle through all of the comments. So if you want to leave more than one question, if you have more than one question, by all means, leave them down below. Because I've never done a Q&A, like I said, and it's really something I've wanted to do for a while, but I don't know. I guess I haven't found the right time to do it, I guess. So yeah. But enough with the Q&A thing. I want to say in this video that we've done a little bit of work. It's not a lot of work. The point of this video is mostly just for the Q&A. But yeah. So here we are, back in the Hogwarts. Now, we've done a bit of stuff with commands. I mentioned in the last update that a lot of the redstone and stuff was broken in the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, which is what we're playing on right now. All of my redstone was broken. All of it. So, we had to improvise because I don't know how to fix the redstone. I didn't want to look up videos on how to fix it. And Bedrock redstone's a little bit different than Java. It's not so compact, and it's not so easy to build small things that are really big, like 3x3 piston hidden doors. So we used commands instead. I asked my friend Brent, who helped me basically create piston doors almost. It's not piston doors, it's just hidden doors with command blocks. So we've done that, and what I'm about to show you now is you can actually do text on screen, which I've set up to tell you the names of the common rooms. So you go into Gryffindor common room and boom, Gryffindor. That's pretty neat, I think. So yeah, that's like that for every common room. So all four of them. The Slytherin one, actually, when you press the button to go in, I'll show you it after. It'll tell you the name. The other ones you just kind of walk on a pressure plate. So as you can see here, the kitchen. What we have to do to get into the kitchen is the same thing that we had to do on the other edition. But as you can see, the door will open and it'll close itself. We've set it on a pretty decent delay, so you should have no problems getting in. And you should have no problem getting out, because the button here doesn't work. Well, that's awkward. We're gonna have to fix that. But the button does work. It's just there's something screwy with this and leaving it halfway open that we're gonna have to figure out. Hufflepuff common room, same thing. It's just no pistons now. Hufflepuff, there it is. And it's a lot quicker than the pistons, and it doesn't make any noise. It's really neat. I think it helps a lot. I don't know. Feel better. Feel more like a hidden door, I guess. Don't think we did anything up here. I don't remember where all my hidden doors are, apparently. So we go on out to... Actually, I did fix one thing with redstone, and that is Moaning Myrtle's bathroom, because I didn't want to do a command that teleported you in, because that's not really what they did in the movie, you know. I liked how I had it before, where the sink would retract into the floor, because that's basically what it did in the movie. I mean, the whole sink retracted into the floor, really, but... Go right here now. Instead of pressing this button on the thingamajig, you press this, and you take out the nether quartz, which I'm supposed to rename to a snake tooth, but I haven't done it yet, and bada boom, it opens up. Voila. Now, it can work with any item. It's not that the snake tooth is special by any means. It's just, you know, sort of like an ambiance thing. And then you put it in, and it goes back up. And you don't even really notice because the shulker boxes I've lined the entire floor with. So that's neat. I think it's a pretty cool thing. I couldn't figure out how to do a T flip-flop on Bedrock, so I just we had to improvise using observers, and that was the only thing we could come up with. So, yep. So into the dungeons we go. So, not into potions. I don't know why I instinctively ran to potions, but just down here to the Slytherin common room. I'll show you yet another door. Now, this used to be a 3x3 piston door, as some of you may know. It's still the same button, but it opens and it closes. And then the button should work, yep, and there we go. It's pretty cool. I actually really enjoy it, and it's a lot less laggy than the redstone too, which is weird because it's like building and replacing using commands, which is strange, but it works really well. Eee. Flying is still a little wonky on this version. So we go all the way down the hallway here into the bell tower stairs, which need to be redone because they're not so very nice. And up here to the prefect's bathroom. Door opens, door closes. And then we're into the prefect's bathroom. It's basically just a substitute for all the redstone that used to be here, except it's faster, it looks nicer, and it's less taxing on everybody's game. It's fucking beautiful. I don't know what else to say. I love it. And I thank Brent very much for helping me do this, because I would have never been able to do it myself. Now this is a little bit different because before all of the doors were just static block, but Brent came up with this idea to build the wall that you see here down under the map and have it copy and paste that build up here, because we can't really, this would all just have to be one static color otherwise, and I didn't want that because this is supposed to be the tapestry that leads to the room of requirement. So here's what it looks like. It'll block, it'll go, and then it'll replace. And it works just like that. Very nice. So yeah. A lot of commands were done in this map. A lot of commands. And I don't know, man. I don't know how we survived without commands this long. They're stupidly useful. And they're really cool, too. They gave me the idea of doing... Or Brent gave me the idea of doing commands in, like, every room. So that, like, when you walk in here, put, like, a pressure plate here that'll say Great Hall and stuff like that. But I already placed signs, so I don't really want to do that. There's really no point in doing that. But yeah, we're just going to break into here because I don't feel like flying all the way through the castle, because we need to go over to Diagon Alley, because there's yet another example of redstone there. So here we are, Borgin and Burks. There's a lot of yucky behind the scenes look building shits. And here we are. Into the alleyway. It's a little bit taller because you could kind of see like Gringotts from the other side of the wall before. So I made the wall a little taller, and bada boom. And it'll replace behind you, which is beautiful because the pistons would stay open, and that's not really how it was supposed to look. But now it looks right. Which is great. So, yeah. That's basically it. I can tell you some plans of what we want to do. I want to copy and paste the platform 9 3/4 here somewhere else, somewhere far from here, because it's not supposed to be like leeching off the side of St. Pancras like I have it. So I want to copy and paste the platform and move it somewhere else, because there's no point in getting rid of all this work that I've done. So yeah, I also want to copy the train and paste it over in Hogsmeade. I might not be able to do that because I think it's facing the opposite direction, and I don't think that works that way. So we might have to just rebuild it. But I want to rebuild the train over in Hogsmeade and have it to be where, you go into one of these compartments. Excuse me, I'm dumb. You go in one of these compartments and say, click a button on the wall, and it'll take you to the exact same compartment on the train in Hogsmeade. That way I don't actually have to build these tracks all the way over to Hogwarts. I know it's sort of lazy, and I'm sort of covering up for my laziness with commands, but commands just make everything 10 times easier. I don't know what else to say. They're super useful, and they're gonna come in handy so much. And yeah, I mean, that's basically the plans for the commands. For the 700 sub special, what I want to do, now that you've enjoyed my rambling this entire video, is I want to build the graveyard from Goblet of Fire, the one that Harry fights Voldemort in, obviously. And because we can do that now, because we can teleport with commands, and I want to put the teleport at the end of the maze that'll take you to over to the graveyard. So yeah, I want to do that. That'll be fucking great. And that's something I want to do for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing me actually build something on the castle for once in my life, make sure to leave your comments down below, ask your questions, let me know if you'd like to see that, And with that said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'll see you soon for probably the 700 sub special.